Hi guys, this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. So today I'm so excited to participate in this tag. So I've been tagged by At Home with Liz. Hi Liz, thank you so much for tagging me. So I've been tagged in a tag called the All About Me tag. Now this tag was started by Miss C Atlanta and by Shakia A. Thank you guys for hosting this tag, and thank you, Miss Liz, for tagging me. So let me just get right to the questions. There's 12 questions here that I can share with you guys a little bit more about myself. And so let's get started. Now the first question is, and I have my laptop here, guys, if you see me looking down. So the first question is, the first question is, my zodiac sign is. So I'm a Sagittarius. Yep, that's me. Sagittarius are the most cool, laid-back people you will ever meet. Number 2 is, what is my favorite color? Well, you guys already know. For you guys that are my faithful family members, you already know what my favorite color is. And I'm surprised I don't have it on today, but pink and gold are my favorite colors. Pink and gold. Now, because rose gold is like a combination of pink and gold, then I love that color also. But pink and gold are my favorite colors. So, number 3 is, I have always wanted to. So, what have I always wanted to do? I want to say I've always wanted to go like horseback riding on the beach. So I think that sounds like so much fun. Although I guess now that I'm thinking about it, it could be a little messy because, the horse galloping in the sand and splashing sand everywhere and the water splashing. But anyway, it just seems like so romantic and such like a nice thing to do. So like if we were on vacation, I'd like to go on a horseback ride on the beach and then have like couples massages and like those cabanas on the beach. I think that would be so relaxing and just like a great couples vacation. So that's one thing that I would love to do. Number 4 is, if you met me in person, you would probably, I'm going to say you probably tell me all your business. I guess I have like this friendly face or something, because so many times people just start telling me all about their lives for like no reason. Like I don't know them. I might be in the elevator and I just ask what floor are they going to so I can press the button for them, and they start telling me about they're going to the doctor's a visit and what's going on with them and their whole life history in the time to get on the elevator up to their floor. And I mean, just in the malls, if I'm out and about in the stores, people just stop me and start telling me about themselves and about their business. I have no idea why. But so I would say, if you met me in person, I'm pretty sure you'd probably start telling me all about yourself, all about your business. And yeah, I get that all the time. I mean, really guys, all the time. People just start telling me things, and then eventually they'll go, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on telling you all of my business. And I'm like, yeah, but it's all good. It happens all the time. Okay, so number 5 is, my real age is blank, but I feel like I am blank. So I know some people have a problem with telling their age, but it doesn't really matter to me because I think it's a blessing. Every year is a blessing, and so I'm thankful for my 42 years. And most of the times, I'm going to say I probably feel 42. No, not really. Most of the times, I probably feel I'm going to say maybe like 32. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what anything feels like, because I just feel, in essence, I probably feel like I'm 25, but except if I were going to go exercise, if I was going to go work out at the gym or something, then I would definitely feel 42. But just like everyday life, I would say I feel great. It's really how I feel. So I don't know if I'd put an age to it, but, so yeah, I'm going to say like 32. I think I feel, like 32, 42, 22. Well, I probably don't feel 22 because, 22 life was very different than it is now. So, but yeah, so at any rate, I feel great is how I feel. So I don't feel any way about my age one way or the other. I think that life is a blessing, and I've never been 42 before, so I don't know what it's supposed to feel like. So it feels right to me, I guess. Okay, so then let's see here. Number 6 is my favorite thing to do is, y'all already know my favorite thing to do is to go shopping. Like, guys, shopping for me is like a cathartic feeling. It's like I feel rejuvenated. I feel excited. I feel like at ease, at peace. Like, shopping for me is therapy. It's like really therapy. It feels good to go shopping for me. And so with that, of course, everything in moderation. So I try to keep things in moderation because we don't have an unlimited income. And so obviously you can't go shopping like every day, but literally I could go shopping every day. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I should be like someone's personal shopper or something. Perhaps I'm in the wrong field because I could imagine shopping every day. Like literally, I could go shopping every day and pick out some really cute items for home, for, you know, yourself, clothes, whatever. Like, yeah, I love shopping. I love shopping. That is my most favorite thing to do, is to go shopping. If anybody call me and say you want to go shopping, oh yeah, I'm ready. Let me just throw my shoes on. I'm ready. Okay, so then number 7. When I'm not watching YouTube, I'm watching. So I really like to watch like the Food Network. I like shows like Chopped. I really like Chopped a lot. And then I also like to watch, I watch the Home and Garden channel sometimes. I used to love HGTV, but it's changed so much now. Like, it's not really about home decorating anymore. It's more about, you know, buying and selling your home or and that kind of thing. There's not very many shows anymore about just home decorating. Like, if you guys remember, if you're real HGTV fans, you guys remember back in the day, they had Design on a Dime. They had Decorating Sense. They had Candace Olsen. I can't think of the name of her show right now, but they had her. They had some really good shows that were focused on decorating. And that's, I think, how I really developed my passion and my love, or at least I noticed, that's how I noticed my love for home decorating, is by watching shows like that. And like, there were shows that teach you how to no cost decorating, where you just rearrange your furniture in your home and make it look totally different. Like, shows like that is what I really like to watch. So they don't have those shows anymore on HGTV, so I found myself watching the Food Network because I'm kind of starting to get more into cooking. And then I have to say, guys, this is probably like a senior citizen answer, and no offense to any seniors out there that are watching my channel. I love you guys. I hope to be a senior one day, but I gotta promise you guys, every single day we watch Family Feud. Family Feud. Every day we watch Family Feud. We get home, when I'm cooking dinner or we're preparing dinner, we're getting ready to eat dinner, Family Feud is on from like 6 in the evening until 10 o'clock at night. I think the last episode goes off at 10 o'clock and then some other shows come on. But on the Game Show Network, we're watching Family Feud every day, every single day. I love it. I love Family Feud. So that's another show that we watch every day. The whole family. Even my toddler is like getting in on it with us too, giving answers out. It's really fun. So anyway, then let's see here. Number 8 is my ideal mate has to have. So of course, everyone who's married saying that their husband is their ideal mate, because they should be. So obviously my husband is my ideal mate as well. And I would say my ideal mate has to have, he's gonna think this is funny, but I really like a goatee. Like, guys that have a goatee is really attractive to me, and of course my husband has one. And so I don't know, it's like if you didn't have a goatee, then I probably wouldn't have really noticed him otherwise, or any guy. Like, if it wasn't even my husband, if it was someone else, if they didn't have a goatee, then they probably didn't even get a second look at me, because I think a goatee is really attractive, especially when it's groomed neatly, like lined up neatly. Everything is, all the lines are crisp and tight. Like, yeah, that looks really nice. I love to see a well-groomed guy. And so, and a goatee really shows right away, how well groomed the guy is and how closely he pays attention to detail in grooming himself when he has his goatee on point. So I really like that. Let's see here. Number 9 is the easiest way to turn me off is by, and I'm going to say just being fake. Like, I really don't like people that will smile in your face and be like, hey girl. And then as soon as you walk away, you're the topic of the conversation. Like, I really don't like that. I don't like it. I'm sure that, and also you never know if that's happening to you, but if you're standing around with a group and someone walks up and everyone's talking to them, and then as soon as that person walks away, the other people are like, she knows she this and that, and you know this about her. I walk away. I exit that kind of conversation immediately, because I'm like, just like you're doing that to them, you probably do it to me, and you do it to everyone else here too. And I just think that's so not cool. Like, it's no reason to be like that. Is how I feel about things. Like, I'm just a very real and honest person. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you the truth out of love. That's how I approach things. And so I don't talk about people behind their back. I don't go behind people and saying things about whatever. If someone's doing something that I think should be brought to their attention, then I will come to them out of love and say, it's been on my heart and I want to tell you this or that, and then tell them about it. And not in a confrontational kind of way, but in a way of saying, I'm telling you this because I care about you and I want you to know. So that's me, and that's who I am. So I don't like it when people do that kind of thing where they talk about people behind their back and go back and forth. I just don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Okay, so then number 10 is I like to blank first thing in the morning. Now guys, I gotta tell you, it's not too much of anything I like to do first thing in the morning, because I am not a morning person. So I'm not that person that jumps up out of bed, spry and ready to hop at them. That's not me. I'm like dragging out of bed going, ugh, I gotta get up. Let me get on up. So that's kind of how my days start usually. But once I'm up and at them, then usually the first thing I do is, obviously, I thank the Lord for another day, and then I usually get something to eat. Because you guys all know breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and once you get busy and start moving around, it's easy to forget to eat. So I try to have a quick bowl of cereal or some oatmeal, and I have to fix it for my toddler anyway. He has to eat breakfast. So I usually get our breakfast going. And then once I've eaten, then I'm really ready to start moving around. So I thank the Lord for a new day, and then I get something to eat. Okay, so then number 12 is, if I could be anyone else in this world, who would it be? And I've watched some other people answer this question. Everyone has given basically the same answer, in that they would be themselves. And I think that's really all you can be, is yourself. I don't know how to be anybody else. Why would I want to be anybody else? I might want some things that other people have, but I don't want to be them. I want the things, not them. So, but at the end of the day, I think we have to be just happy with our lives and thankful for everything that we have, because each day is a blessing. And so I would have to say I would be me. I would just be me. That's it. That's all I can be. And so, yeah, that's all I know how to be, is me. So let me see here. I feel like I missed one question, because I remember some people answering a question there it is, number 11. The question I just answered was number 12. So question number 11 was, if I become rich, the first thing I'd buy is, and I watched Miss V when she answered this question, she said not if, but when. I'm with you, Miss V. High five on that. Not if, when. When I become rich, the first thing I would buy is a Winnebago. I have been wanting a Winnebago forever. Like, when we were buying our house, I said to my husband, maybe we could buy like a tiny house, and then we could buy a Winnebago, and then we could move our house wherever we want to, and when we're ready to take trips, then we could just drive our Winnebago, as opposed to getting hotels and things like that. Well, obviously he wasn't with that, and so we purchased a home, not a Winnebago. So, and his dream luxury item is a boat. And so when we hit it big, that will be the first thing we'll go shopping for, is a Winnebago or RV, you know, but a Winnebago for me and a boat for him. And then another thing, guys, I'll say is I've always said too that when we are blessed with unlimited resources, then one thing I would do is purchase a large area of land, like acres of land, so that we can build our own community of our family. So like my mom, my mother-in-law, my sister, my husband's an only child, so he doesn't have brothers and sisters, but he has cousins that he grew up with like brothers. And so just a community of all of us together so that we can care for each other, you know, and have our community there. We have our parents there so we can care for them as they get older, and our children can grow up with their cousins and everyone grow up close to each other. So that's what I would do. We would buy acres of land and build houses to create our own community, family community. So yeah, that is it for these questions, guys. This has been so much fun answering. When I saw other people answering the questions, I was like, oh yeah, I would definitely do that. Oh yeah, that would be me. Oh yeah. I was like agreeing with a lot of answers that other people were giving. And so yeah, it was exciting to participate in this tag. And so now I will tag a few more people. And you know, guys, this always happens. Like I get tagged like a little bit later into it, or at least I get around to doing the video a little bit later. And then so many people have already been tagged that I am re-tagging people who are already tagged. So hopefully, the people I'm going to tag have not been tagged already. And if you have, sorry. And I'm trying to think outside of the box, but you know. So anyway, I'm going to tag MultiFacettedMe, Sonia. Hey Sonia, so I hope you'll be able to participate in this tag. I'm going to tag Miss Forlisa, Homebody and Soul with Forlisa. Hey Forlisa, hopefully you can participate in this tag. I'm also going to tag Bella Designs. Hey Bella, my Canadian girl. So hopefully she can participate in this tag as well. And then let me see, who else can I tag, because I'm trying to think of who I know have already been tagged. And I know right now, this time of the year, everyone's busy. Like there's so much going on. So I hope that you guys have time to actually participate in the tag. But let me see here. Let me look at my list of who else I might be able to tag here. You know what? I'm going to tag, let's see here. Sorry guys to just be like hemming and hawing or whatever. But let me see here. I think I'm going to tag Lacee with Lacee Space. Hey Lacee, hopefully you can participate in this tag. And I think I'll tag one more, so that'll be 5 people. So I'm going to tag the Glamorous Penny Picture. You know, that's my Canadian girl too, so got to include her in this tag. So hopefully, Shalomi, you are able to participate in this tag as well. Alrighty guys, this has been so much fun. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if so, please be sure to click that like button. Give me a thumbs up. And then if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here, and I hope that you guys have learned a little bit more about me. And I did participate in another video that's similar to this. It's like get to know me tag. So I will link that in the iCards if you guys are interested in watching that too, because those were very different questions. And so, yeah, and if you're my faithful family member, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I appreciate all of your support. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.